this for tonight's thumbnail. It's fucking absurd. Oh man, Tubi, you dummy. Well,
Boom.
who
Did it.
knows?
Beat you.
You beat
you
me,
by a
and I'm
mile.
cursing the first 2 seconds of the show.
Yeah. You know,
Like a dummy.
I had to get rid of Nick. You're next.
All right.
It'll just be Jer's OverShow. Over the show.
Over the Show, episode 96. Tubi. No Nick D, unfortunately. Hopefully he'll be joining us later in the evening. And live from New York City, Jarvis Jerry.
Beep boop bop boop.
I see that. All right.
A little bit.
A little
Tried
bit.
it out. I remembered it.
Yeah. There you go.
Remembered it.
There you go. It really wants me to start a Q&A poll, but I don't want to do that.
It wants you to, or Addie wants you to?
It wants me to. No one's here yet. I guess start of the show comments. I should have put this in the Discord. I guess I could pull it up, but we had some funny comments on the OverShow YouTube channel. Let me pull that up. Jerry, you know where I'm taking this, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
You know what? I think that comment doesn't show up. It only shows up. I didn't delete it, but it looks like they've taken it down. But I have a screenshot.
Huh.
Yeah. I don't think it's there. Pull it up, Jerry, and let's see if it's there still. But I'll put the screenshot in Discord.
That was on the full video, right? Not the shorts.
It was the short. Yeah, it was the double rainbow Walnut Creek.
Oh yeah.
Double rainbow Walnut Creek.
So clicking on it. 2 comments. Yeah, it's not showing it.
Okay, so yeah, isn't that weird? And I went to like there's a category on YouTube where it's like holding for review
okay,
comments.
I got it.
Oh, you found it? You found it?
Yeah.
Okay, because I was just cleaning up the screenshot.
Let's pop this.
Oh, you got it. Yeah.
Boy.
Here we go, folks. Highly anticipated here.
Oh, not there. That's fine though.
There we go.
Yeah.
Read more, Jer. Read more on that one.
Racism and hate cannot be
Oh
tolerated.
no! At the bottom, press read more. You can read it out loud if you want to. You could read it out loud and press read more.
So what you're saying?
No. On his whole thing.
Yeah.
There's more.
Yeah.
There's more. Yeah. Okay. There you go.
Jesus.
Yeah. Well, and the Contra Fire Department.
Just all of it. They went off.
So this
they went
might
off
be
about San Francisco and racism.
It might be the best comment we've ever received, because like the video, and dude, I don't even care. Like it's not like, Jared, just play the music. It doesn't matter if we get copywritten. I know what will happen, but does this play? Do you hear it, Jared? Or I don't hear it. Well, either way, the song playing and the whole thing that comment is, it just doesn't make any sense. Yeah, here it goes.
Yeah, I definitely don't understand.
All right, you can mute it.
What
I think we get the idea. Yeah. But I needed the contents of like the song with the clip is so like wholesome, whatever. I was mainly putting it up as like a clickbait thing. You know what I'm saying? Like if you look, I linked one of the Fats Doof reviews.
Oh yeah.
Is the link. So
And it's like, yeah, I love that song, and then like
and then
a
this,
rant,
yeah, and a rant.
and then Jesus has risen.
Jesus.
Just
And
like,
did you need to see
okay,
the name of the channel? Oh, the name of the channel for me, yeah, fear God,
God
fear God alone,
alone,
fear
fear God
God
alone.
alone. So weird, dude. So weird. Um,
Yeah,
I was very excited by it though.
have
I
to
was like, oh
assume.
wow, that is an awesome comment. Like, who would have thought?
Yeah, yeah. Has to be. Has to be. I don't know. Do you think it's a bot? I guess, or do you really think it was just somebody like kind of just like?
Oh, it's way too like the mentioning the county name
I mean, yeah,
and then the Dub CPD comment, like that's getting real like
yeah.
down to it,
Maybe,
you know? Like it's interesting. Um
maybe in our Patreon we'll dive into that person's YouTube profile.
and I was just on a long walk with my dog and it started raining and then it stopped raining and I was still walking back and I saw this double
And you know what?
rainbow.
I was gonna say I was looking at the comment the entire time. I don't think. Oh yeah, there's the double rainbow right
Yeah,
there.
yeah, you can
I see it.
it's faint. You
All right.
know, Jared, visually with your eyes, it looked so much cooler. The clip like
Yeah.
the clip doesn't do it justice, but like I was like, whoa, you know, gotta get this right. I've never seen
It,
it because the bottom rainbow is so vibrant, like it was so strong,
I mean, yeah. Like this. Yeah, it's definitely popping up, especially like at this point.
and
You
it's a
really see
perfect
it. That
one
it's like okay.
right over the street too. Like it was so like whoa. Anyways,
Yeah.
when I post
Yeah. I
this,
haven't seen a rainbow in a while.
I never thought I was gonna receive this comment.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty
Yeah.
funny.
So that's our house cleaning for the day. Um, uh, oh,
Yeah.
it's Tuesday. You know what? Well, you know what? We'll save it for when
It is
Nick. We'll save.
Tuesday.
We'll save. I was gonna say, I have another episode of Fat Stoof review. We could premiere another episode, but we'll. You know what? We'll wait till Nick D gets
Maybe.
here, or we'll save it for next week. It's not.
Yeah.
We're in no rush. It is
Yeah.
edited.
Yeah.
I think we've mentioned it. Oh yeah, Jared, the eclipse. Is that what I saw you just had?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. I'll switch that in a second. Just saying hello to our number one
No, Nick
fan,
D. Oh yeah,
Justin
Justin, you're late.
Sadu.
Not saying you're late like in a negative way.
Sasha stuff.
Yeah, Sasha was getting a teeth cleaning. No Nick D for the evening. Well, he might join us later, so we'll see.
Yeah. For now, it's us. Watching rainbow videos.
Yeah,
As you saw.
mm-hmm.
You're caught up, buddy.
You're caught up.
Hold
Hold on, Jer.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on, Jer.
Oh. He left me alone to my own devices. It's now my time to shine. And brought to you by our sponsor, San Pellegrino.
Okay,
Pelli.
I'm ready for this next
And
segment.
so this. Oh, look at this guy. I don't know if he can even see us at this point wearing those bad boys. But those are pretty cool with the American flag.
And it has like the dates of the eclipse on the sides, bro. It's pretty official.
Yeah. So I went around yesterday morning looking for some of these guys. Went to the public library. They didn't have any of the glasses. Went to like the Walgreens. Dwayne Reed. They didn't have any of the glasses. Walked by some like glasses stores. They didn't have any glasses. And I was like, you know what? I think I like kept my pair from the one in California in 2017. And so I came home. I don't know if I said spend an hour doing that. Looking. And then came home. Looked in the dresser over here, weren't there. Looked in the tub in the hallway. That's where they were. Found them. I was juiced.
Well,
So I was like,
this is all the deets.
You know, Nick's not here. We got time. Two people.
Stretch out.
The time of 30.
Stretching it out.
But like again, I was an idiot and like thought I could find them like morning of, couldn't. But luckily I had a pair, so it was worth sharing that. But yeah, I then went out, And like this was when you can like actually kind of see it being a crescent at first. And then this was just a cool picture. I didn't realize it was behind the tree.
I should have changed the title
Um,
of the show. This is way cooler than WrestleMania that none of us liked.
um, and again, a lot of these are around the same time. It was just trying to, dude. It was so hard getting
So
a
were you taking
picture,
these
like
photos
of
through
using.
the glasses?
Yeah, I had the glasses up against my phone, and it was like hard figuring out how to do it. And yeah, it kept getting blurry and stuff. And so I think like this is when it started. Yeah, like when it started getting
Oh
cold
wow, yeah,
from
that's cool.
it being too from it being covered.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
you got really good view of it. We saw it, but like it didn't look half as good as what you seen.
yeah, this was when it was a little bit more like covered and stuff. And
Oh wow.
this was like when it was at the like maximum um
Oh.
maximum coverage.
Yep. Maximum
Uh
coverage. Maximum coverage to
yeah,
do.
and this I think this was the last picture I got of maximum coverage, probably the clearest one
Oh
of
damn.
it.
So what did Karina do? Did you guys just pass the glasses back and forth?
She was at work. She had a class, and she said they were all just outside sharing like one pair of glasses. So I was just outside the apartment building by myself watching, and then like the neighbor came by. She was like picking her kid up from school, so showed her through the glasses and stuff. But yeah, I was just chilling outside.
Yeah. Great
Some of
photos,
the
Jer.
like, um, yeah, it was crazy. Next one's not going to be until like 2044, I think in August.
I'll probably
And
be
it's only going
dead.
to cover like North and South Dakota and like Wyoming or something.
Yeah, and I won't even be around, so.
Um,
But I'm gonna keep these just in case I am.
yeah, well, you're supposed to throw them away after 3 years, but hold on to them because you might not be able to get them next time as
Wait,
easily.
wait, wait. Wait. What do you mean you're supposed to throw these away after 3 years?
Yeah, mine definitely say like dispose of after 3 years. And like if they're at all like detached from the cardboard or whatever, yeah,
Oh my
they're
god.
very much like
Clean
get
with
rid of
soft
those.
cloth. Tissue only. Discard and do not use after 3 years.
Yeah, I did. It's been 7 years, but I still did it. So we'll see how my eyes hold up. Already went to the eye doctor this year.
You know what's crazy?
So we'll have to wait a year.
I can't see nothing out of these.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's got to be super bright.
You know what though? I'm gonna just go out and stare at the sun later this week. Now that I got these.
It's kind of cool. It's
Yeah.
kind of cool.
It's pretty cool. I got mine at the gas station.
Yeah.
My story. So check out my
Yeah.
story. Check out my story. I came home. I was like, oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I seen those glasses at the gas station. And then I was like, oh, you know what? I should probably get a pair of those. So then I drove back over
Mm-hmm.
there and I got a pair. But then my mom was
Yesterday?
like, yeah,
Hmm.
no, the day before. The day before. Then
Okay.
my mom was like, we're going to meet with Paige and Alessandra for it to
Mm-hmm.
watch the eclipse. So, but
Yeah.
Alessandra did not watch. Let me change. Let me clarify. The baby did not
She
look
had
at the
no
sun.
interest.
Yeah, although we did buy her a pair of glasses, which I thought was weird at the time too. So we had an extra pair for some
Hmm.
reason. Maybe it's a keepsake for the baby. These are the glasses you did not wear. She could care less too. She was just because we were at Palace of Fine Arts. We went to the Palace of Fine Arts.
Oh, wow,
It
wow,
was
wow,
cool.
wow, wow, wow.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
cool, dude. It was cool. I have some relatives in town right now from Australia, so it wasn't just like there was reasoning for us to go there. But yeah, this is where I watched it from.
Oh, okay. Um,
I don't have great
yeah.
photos like Jer. I didn't take any photos of the eclipse itself because it was only a very small amount of the moon. but this is where I was. This is what was behind me, and the sun was over yonder. So I looked this way, I saw
Okay.
this. I looked that
Uh-huh.
way, I saw eclipse. Very cool.
Yeah. Yeah. We had like 90% coverage, I think it said.
Yeah. New York. Now I think Niagara Falls had like the best view.
Yeah, I think they might have been in total
Yeah,
eclipse or something like that.
I did get Tony's.
Definitely got cold. It definitely got colder than it did darker is what I'll say. Like it definitely, felt like just normal cloud coverage. That looks pretty good.
Yeah, got Tony's.
Looks
Looking.
like it's got a nice crisp crust.
I did see this too. Shout out, Fats. Should we go here, Fats?
North Beach Euros.
Right. I don't know. Is it as good as
Are
Yanni's, Jared?
they?
Is it as good as Yanni's? And I keep seeing ads for this place. Obviously, Jared, you're not getting these ads, but I have a question for you.
Mhm.
I keep
Yeah.
getting ads on YouTube for this place. Have you ever seen one of these on the East Coast?
No.
This is at Fisherman's Wharf. Very tourist area. Like I said, I have relatives in town. I even went down Lombardo Street.
Oh wow.
And I've never
I
done that
haven't
before.
done that. I maybe did that when I was like a kid, like super young, 6, 7, 8, maybe. Like I have not done that. And how was that? Was there a lot of traffic? That's pretty dope. That's a sweet picture.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a bunch of traffic. That was actually out the sunroof of Paige's car. I was in the car with Paige and the baby. And me and Paige just went right on through it. And Paige was like, "You gonna film it?" So then I put my hand out the sunroof and just held my hand and got a clip. It's actually on our YouTube. I already posted it on our YouTube because I'm just going for like dumb clickbaity things just to get people to maybe watch, other stuff. But we went to the Redwoods today, which was pretty sick. I never, I guess I'd been there when I was a kid, but not like not that I could remember. My mom. Yep, it's pretty cool. Yeah, just driving relatives from out of town all around. Yeah, I look at. Did you see that thumbnail? Tonight's thumbnail. Look, go
I
back.
like
Go
it.
back. Tonight's thumbnail is great.
It's right there.
Yeah, it's there.
I don't know how to go back. I'm in like full
Click
screen.
click on live.
I'm doing crazy stuff.
Yeah, there you go. That is a funny thumbnail, man.
I like it.
Yeah, the thumbnails have been on point.
I like it.
Yeah. It's the first one.
Where'd you upload it to?
First one. That's it. That's San Francisco. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I gotta sign in. Do it over here. Oh, little motion going there.
And Paige had it under control. She did a pretty good job.
Did you see that video of the truck getting stuck because some car parked illegally?
No. I know.
Yeah, nothing happened.
Last weekend, I think Scanton and friends went to the tricycle race down the hill, and they go through there on the big trikes. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like a serious thing. It's people like shenaniganing, but it's like an event. I don't know if it's a sanctioned event or if people just go and do it. But he said there was he said it was like nuts. He said it was so nuts you couldn't even see. He said it was kind of whack. I think like it's a cool event, but it was so popping that he couldn't see the event itself. That's why it was whack. Not that the event was whack, or maybe I don't know.
Yeah. That's dope. That's dope.
Super sick. Should we pop into some wrestling talk, or what do you want to do next? It's weird with no Nick D, huh?
Yeah. I mean, no, it's fine.
Yeah, Jared doesn't care. Jared's like, I'm glad Nick D's not here.
The Eclipse and the Lombard Street, what would have made him better? Batman. So there, it's now like we have Nick.
Oh. I see what you're doing there.
Yeah.
Shut up, bitch!
Oh, perfect. a timing. The
Dude,
switch to WrestleMania 40. Roman numerals XL.
I like this poster alone this is the Saturday night poster, right? Like, because the
Mm-hmm.
Sunday night was a different lineup.
Yeah. I'd put this one in because this was the only thing I watched. So
Yeah. Okay.
this was focused on my experience.
Now, Jared, before we dive in and start really hating, I was thinking more about it since our last conversation. And I do have to say, even when we were kids, they would do a Saturday night pre show style show, right? But it wasn't any big matches. And usually the pre show would be on whatever network they were still with, and that would lead
Mm-hmm.
in to the WrestleMania actual event. And what it was trying to sucker you into paying for the pay per view. What they did this year,
Yeah.
and I know because we've already discussed, and I know some of your issues. I agree with you. This year they legit made it into 2 days, like 2 legit days worth of events,
Yeah.
which is kind of whack. Not kind of whack. It's whack.
And what was also interesting though is how um Cody Rhodes and him like fought, their match was a main event on Saturday, but then again also on Sunday. Or at least Cody.
Well, their main match was Sunday. It's like the Saturday.
Yeah.
The Saturday match was like the Saturday match was irrelevant because there was nothing on the line.
I mean,
Too.
no,
There was no
I mean
belt
for
on the
them it was
line.
like, oh, but it was just for them it was like, oh, the bloodline could be ringside or whatever, for their match. But
Oh, that
it
was what
seemed
it
like it didn't.
was.
Yeah, it was basically like, is it going to be a no rules match or like, is it just going to be a normal match? And it was like, no, it's going to, excuse me, be the no rules thing. Yeah, it was to determine the rules for Sunday night. Let me pull up the other matches.
I have to say that like I get why. I also understand why the WWE spoils their own shit now because they're not stupid. They already know the matches are gonna get leaked on the internet regardless. So they're like, why?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that this was a big meeting, and I kind of agree with them. Like, why? Like, we have to collect the views on that. We have to control this, and the only way to really control it is to be the first ones to post it. And I kind of
Huh.
understand that.
Yeah.
Like it's there's especially them. I think the other league, the what is it?
Like T or NXT or whatever.
No, NXT is their
Impact.
no, that's their minor league. I'm talking.
Impact or whatever.
What's the
I
one
don't
that
know.
Sting wrestles for? Whatever. Those dudes, they're on a little bit lesser of like a thing situation. I feel like they can maybe not have to post their main matches, but I feel like with WWE, they're
Mm-hmm.
so big that like they gotta post. They can't hold back. AEW, right?
Yeah. Hey, there you go.
Am I tripping?
There you go.
I want to double.
AEW. No. Yeah, it's AEW.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm right. Uh, yeah, AEW. Like, I feel like they're still like they're kind of like back in the day style, where like they're still underground enough, and they got like a true diehardness that like they can hold back on not showing the endies. But dude, these fools like, especially the Rock stuff. It's like that stuff was gonna get leaked no matter what. So I
Of
already saw that. I saw the ending
him.
of all the matches. I saw how the whole I saw all the bits and pieces of how the final match on Sunday went, which was super bizarre and weird. It was like just like the way at least it looks like on the internet. Now I haven't seen it from beginning to end, and I know that, but it feels like it was just like a celebrity cameo, like maybe it was towards the end or something, but like a bunch of people came out. I don't know. I can't remember the guy that kickstarts it, but one dude comes out, then John Cena comes out, then The Rock comes out, then The Undertaker comes out. It was just
Mm-hmm.
crazy. And I think Seth Rollins, he came out as the Shield, which him and other homie, the Bloodline dude, The Rock's, they used to be the Shield together. Like those two dudes on the bottom, they used to be partners. They were called the Shield. That was quite a few years back ago. When they first came to the league. Not when I don't know if it was when they first did. That's when I first saw them. So he came out too to that music. Like it was I'm telling you, Jerry, that final match, it seems like there must have been like 10 interruptions of like other cameos, like music and all. You know what I mean? Like straight video game style. Like
Yeah.
crazy. The Undertaker
Yeah.
came.
I don't know.
Could we play the
I don't
the
know.
Undertaker
None of that.
clip? It's on Insty. On the WWE Insty.
Yeah, I don't know. Because I watched the first night. I watched all the first night, and I didn't like it. And so, like, the matches were just, in my opinion, so sloppy and so slow paced that I didn't even bother watching the second night. Like, the Rocks match was like terrible. Like, that was just garbage. That was not exciting at all. I don't think Rock is really playing a good bad guy.
I don't understand why he has his own
And
belt.
yeah, exactly. And that's just stupid and like cheapens all, and like everybody seems to have a belt. Like there's so many belts now. I don't know. It's just I'm too old for it in the sense that it's just like we were saying earlier, it's like I don't know any of these people, so like none of this matters to me.
I mean, that's a big thing is that you're not into it anymore. Like, and that's fine. That's fine. I think that a big issue too, Jerry, is that the Saturday night shit. Like, I'm gonna say this too. The only match I caught was on Saturday night, and it was the match Jared has on the screen right now. I was late to getting over to Nick D's. Nick D and Fats watched. I know Nick D watched almost all of it, and Fats watched a good amount of it. And I came in right as they were coming to ringside for this match here. This match was your classic, like, big old dudes slow playing it. There was a few spicy moments where they did some, like, interesting maneuvers where you're like, okay, some high flying stuff. Okay. Rock, not so much at all. He really didn't do much. I mean, he at the end he did that. He finally got the elbow off. He did his other move, not the main one, not the SmackDown or whatever. He did the other one. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Wasn't that great. Was kind of whack. This is the night 2? Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want the sound on?
Nah, that's fine. Although the music is, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, the bell just happened. Like when the clip starts, you hear the boom.
Shut up, bitch! Oh my God!
And so I feel the other issue is, it's in a big open arena, and it's like, dude, it was cold Saturday and Sunday. So like, I don't know. It just seemed like everyone was probably a little cold. It seemed like everyone was moving slow. They just weren't very like fast-paced matches. And like that was such a weak choke slam. Like I don't know, he barely got, like, either The Rock didn't jump or he isn't as strong, but like that was a weak ass choke slam.
Dude, he's old, bro.
And for this to be WrestleMania,
And now The Rock's
it's just
gone.
like, this should have been so much cooler. It should have been one night, and it just should have been like 4 hours long, and
That's what I'm saying.
5 hours, whatever. It
Yep.
just should have been one night, way cooler. Not this
Way
2
cooler.
night thing. I didn't even watch.
Yeah.
I didn't even watch the second night. I watched.
You didn't
the
watch
Bad Night
WrestleMania.
first.
You watched Bad Night and didn't even make it. Yeah.
And to
But
where it was just
Jerry,
like,
I
I don't
think
even want to watch the rest of it.
It goes into this whole thing that I personally don't like, and I thought years ago this would have already gone away, and it hasn't. So maybe I'm wrong, but they have two different, like, they pretty much have two different leagues going on at the same time, because the Raw dudes only fight the Raw dudes or whatever, and the SmackDown dudes only fight with the SmackDown dudes. It's bizarre.
Yeah.
It's been like that for hella years, and I know that
Oh yeah, yeah.
there's like 1 or 2 times a year where they face each other or whatever.
Or part of the storyline is like, oh, why are you over?
I'd already grown up and past it, so I'm still confuzzled on that whole how that even works. I thought maybe that's why they were doing the 2-day thing this year. It doesn't seem like that's even what it is because the same dudes headlined both nights. Cody Rhodes
Yeah,
and,
I
and
don't know.
like The Rock, all these people, they were the ender for Saturday. They're the ender for Sunday. We don't need 2 nights of them doing lesser than. Have them do 1 night of everything.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
see,
and again, it being
Bubba Dudley was there though. He was a referee for one of the matches. That was pretty cool.
I saw the like 6 tag team ladder match again.
That was on Sunday.
Watched all the first night. So
Yeah.
or the
Saturday.
Dudley
That was
one
Saturday.
you're saying?
Yeah, that was Saturday. No, Dudley, dude.
Um,
All the cool shit, Chair. I hate to say it. All the cool shit happened on Saturday or Sunday. God damn it, Sunday.
and yeah, that's yeah, because Nick and I were talking about it of just like, oh, we were looking at the lineup. Here, I guess I'll pull it up.
CM Punk came out like for a second. Snoop Dogg was there on Sunday. Yeah.
But
Here he
that's
is. Here he is.
stupid. See, I saw that like
Dudley
Snoop
homie.
versus like that's fine, but like Snoop wrestling the Miz, like I don't know, that's just so
No, the Snoop is
cheesy
friends with the
and
Miz.
just all right then, whatever it was.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
was saying
know.
the
It's
Snoop
just like that's dumb.
That guy that I like, the new guy, LA Knight. I'm a big fan of this dude. He wrestled on Sunday. He's cool, man. Logan had a match. His match was on Sunday. It was a triple. It was him, Randy Orton, and that Kevin Owen. That Kevin Owen dude, he's a beast, bro. He's like a high flyer, but he's a thick dude. You seen him before?
I don't know.
You've seen
There
this
were
dude. He's been around for a while.
Oh yeah.
And Logan
Yeah,
chucks
yeah.
it. I've always liked Randy Orton. He's, not always liked, but he's a classic. He's been around for forever. He beat up I Show Speed.
I never liked him.
I mean, the RKO is pretty
And
classic.
like that, yeah. I don't know. Like all that's like him wearing the stupid Prime. I don't know. It's just again, it's kind of like I'm glad I didn't watch Sunday. Like that was cool. The table didn't break.
Yeah, the tail didn't break.
Yeah, everything was just lackluster on Saturday. Like the ladder match was
slow.
So the times when people got the belts, it was like there was no like, oh my god, are they like no one was around, and I don't know, it was just so weird. Like I was really hoping the ladder match would have been cool. There was some stuff, people flew off ladders, went through tables. One guy almost like missed one of the tables. That was kind of crazy.
And that's the one that the Miz and R-Truth won?
Yeah, that they won the SmackDown or Raw one.
How was Rey Mysterio's match?
That was fine.
He's up there in age, man.
Because he was fighting his son.
Yeah, which is like they've done that.
I don't know.
Dude, they've been running that storyline, I feel like, for like 2 years now. It's like, dude, let's get past the whole him versus son storyline.
Yeah.
Once again, I don't watch enough to, I have to keep saying this. Neither me or Jer who watch enough of this to say anything. But the one time a year I do watch it, it should be better.
Yeah, I don't know. And again, it's WrestleMania. That's like the one that it was always like, dude, if you're gonna watch one pay-per-view, like beg your parents to do WrestleMania. And again, I definitely know I watched the wrong day. I watched the less like, I don't know, engaging day.
You watch the pre-show day that they've now moved up. They've moved the pre-show from being Sunday morning to being legit Saturday, all day Saturday. And it's you got tricked, bro. It's fine. It is what it is.
I definitely did. Cause yeah, even look just the matches, Philadelphia Street Fight for Sunday, Triple Threat,
Yeah.
Women's Championship,
Yeah.
Undisputed, um, and it's like I was like, oh, I'll maybe watch it on Monday, and then again, like open Twitter, and it's like a picture of Triple H shaking Cody Rhodes' hand, and they're like crying and stuff, and it's like, well, I know the end of that, so I guess I don't need to watch
Yeah.
that. Got that recap. It's
Yeah.
like you said, you didn't watch it, but you watched everything. It's
Yeah.
like you could see a picture, and you're just like, I
Well,
got it.
dude, I'm not even kidding around. Like, if you go to their, I here's the thing: is that there's a couple matches like the Logan Paul, Randy Orton, Kevin Owen match. I think that's probably actually a good match. Like, I wouldn't mind actually watching that from beginning to end, because those dudes are chucking it and stuff, and they're like, they're kind of at the perfect age of like these guys still got it in them. They're going to chuck it.
Yeah.
The final match, dude, the Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns one, that's a bunch of politics. It's like WWE politics about who should get the belt, who's been around the longest, jibber jabber,
Yeah.
jibber jabber, jibber jabber. And then a bunch of like like WWE celebrities come out because it's the final match of WrestleMania. They kind of made it into this like, I hate to say this, like the Undertaker and all that coming out, that takes away from Cody Rhodes and freaking Roman Reigns, because it's like
Yeah.
it's people are calling. I've heard people say that this is in the top 5, whatever, of all time matches. No, because the top 5, it's when those dudes would fight like each other, and it was just the storyline was so good. And their performance in the ring was so good that they didn't need any cameos and bullshit. It was WrestleMania, baby. Like, that stuff's great at other pay-per-views, not at WrestleMania, dude. I don't
Yeah.
know.
And not the like main event necessarily.
Yeah.
Like, it really should be like, oh, the main event, they can hold their own for the like 15, 20 minutes, whatever it is that they're going to wrestle for that. Yeah, I don't know.
I can't think of the main events from when we were growing up, but I know I know they're the famous ones. Are like there's like the HBK one. Obviously, the Hulk Hogan one is super iconic.
But I feel just like our time of just being like, oh, any of like the times that The Rock fought
Wasn't
someone
it
or
Rock
like
versus Stone
Triple H
Cold?
wrestled.
Wasn't there a
Like,
Rock Stone
Stone
Cold one?
Cold being around. It was a lot of Rock, Stone Cold, Triple H kind of going for the title. Mick Foley would be thrown in the mix. And then again, you would have like the hardcore belt, and you'd get like Al Snow and Big Boss Man. And I don't know. They were just like, as we very honestly said, we haven't watched, we don't know characters, so we don't have that investment. But um, yeah, I don't know. Even those matches just were more exciting. Um, there's always someone. It seems like every match has some little gimmick to it now.
It's interesting that the
I can't.
Spanish commentators have been going longer than the American ones, because there was a bunch of different people in the early days, and then obviously Jim Ross did it for a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, Vince McMahon also did it for quite some time as well, just to point out. Jerry Lawler obviously did it for a long time as well. But Michael Cole, I mean, he's there now, and he's been there for quite some time.
Yeah, he's now the ringside dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Overall, it's like because they are now on Peacock or whatever, it's like, all right, I'll probably see, at least hopefully remember to look at like the cards for upcoming pay-per-views and stuff to see if there's anything I want to check out. But this could have been a little cooler. Could have been a little cooler.
I mean, 99 was Stone Cold versus Shawn Michaels. But I think that was the one where Mike Tyson was the referee. Do you remember that? There was a big kind of build up for that
Not
one,
really.
but I think that match sucked. That's
I
the thing is the
never
match has to be
really,
good, bro. Like,
I never really liked HBK. I never cared about him. It's not that I like disliked him or anything, but it's like he was always whatever for me. I like missed his prime, so it was kind of like I don't get it. Everybody says he's the best wrestler ever, but like he just kicks people in the face. Didn't do it for me. But Stone Cold, like again, any of Stone Cold's matches, Undertaker, Kane's matches, Big Show's matches, like they just had a lot cooler dudes. I feel that went on runs that I cared about. Where I don't know, Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns. I don't know. We're past the 10-minute mark, so as The Rock says, "Fuck your storyline. I don't care about you, Cody, Roman, this guy. I don't know that guy's name."
I think, what was the main event for this one? I don't know. I don't know. There was some like, let's not deny it. There's been some really good ones. Oh, this is the one where Stone Cold Steve Austin defeats The Rock by pinfall. Yeah, yeah. This is it. Well, what else? D'Lo Brown and Test versus Drozer and The Godfather. Hardcore Holly defeats Billy Gunn and Al Snow by pinfall in a triple threat. I mean, yeah, this already sounds amazing. Mankind defeats The Big Show by disqualification. Special guest referee. Huh. I mean, yeah, man, just looking at this alone, I'm like, wow, this is a match. 4-corner elimination match for the international championship, Jerry. It was Road Dogg, Gold Dust, with Blue Meanie in his corner, Ken Shamrock, and Val Venus. Bro, come on. That's a 4-corner. Like, just the names and everything. It's just, it was different in that time. That they do not do it like they do it now.
But I also just feel for like, I don't know, how long now? Like 2 months, 3 months, whatever. 2 months. I feel they've been talking about The Rock being back and like, oh my God, he's like taking Roman Reigns. Like they made such a big deal about this. And then, like, again, I think I'm especially
No, it was Cody.
annoyed
He was taking
with,
Cody's spot.
But either way, it doesn't matter. This match, they made such a big deal about this, and then this match, in my opinion, was one of the worst. This one was not exciting. I was
That match
juiced
sucked.
for the Rock to wrestle, and it was honestly kind of garbage. Like it was not thrilling. He did not put on the show he used to, and they made such a big deal, and it just didn't pay off in my viewing.
Dude, his new character that he's playing, the final boss.
Yeah. Oh God, it's so
the
dumb.
whole thing is lame. It's not working
It's
for
so
me.
dumb.
It's
Yeah.
like Black Adam. He brought the Black Adam curse to the WWE. I hate to say it, bro. It just isn't. It's not working out.
No, and like him just like telling the ref like, oh, if you count us out, like him just
I'm gonna
telling the
fire
ref
you.
to like stop doing your job.
Yeah.
It's just like, dude, what's the point of the match then? Like,
I mean, Triple H used to do. Triple H used to do that shit too. Triple H used to do that too. But Triple H was like, I'm married to the goddamn daughter's boss. Like the storyline was better. It was real, but it was also a better storyline. It's like we all know Vince is the boss. Triple H marries Stephanie. It made sense in the world.
And they made it a thing where like with stuff like that, they very much like would cut to the back scene and show somebody was distracting Vince or something or whatever. And then Triple H would go and be like, hey, I'm like, whatever, and throw his power around.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe it is just the writing. Let's tighten up the writing, guys. Writing staff. Let's make it a little snappier. Get these matches in and out, some tight storylines. Maybe a few. See, because again, all the wrestlers we grew up with are older, so stop bringing them in. Just power forward.
They just need to get, a couple of these dudes need to step up and have better storylines.
A little bit.
That's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it now too, dude. There was only I guess it was 7-7. I don't know. They could have tightened it up. I definitely think you could have put these two together and made it into one more spectacular night and cut some bullshit down. 44 minutes and 35 seconds for that final match on Saturday. That's absurd and ridiculous. That's absurd and
Yeah,
ridiculous.
that's like twice as long as I feel as the ones we used to watch. The ones we used to watch were like 20, 25 minutes maybe. Like they rarely went over 30 minutes.
Well, here the girls' match that Bailey ended up winning. I'm a fan of hers too. She's pretty cool. That was the second night. It was the match before the Cody Rhodes one. 14 minutes 20 seconds. And I watched some of that match. I watched the highlights. That match was awesome. It's 14 minutes 20 seconds. You know what I mean? Like you can get this stuff done so much quicker. It doesn't need to be these long drawn out, you know.
And yeah, I don't know. It just seemed like there were times where it's like they were, I don't know. It just seemed the pauses weren't always necessary. They were just like stopping. But again, like I said, it's on Peacock now.
Yeah, it's on Peacock
so
now.
I'll probably check in here and there if there's any cool matches coming up. But yeah, WrestleMania, a little disappointed. A little surprised.
It was C tier.
Yeah, exactly. It's very average. For WrestleMania, what it used to be, this was definitely C.
It was a C tier WrestleMania.
Definitely C.
Yeah.
So hopefully better next year, next month's pay-per-view or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know if they do them every month anymore. They might be like every other month. I'll have to look.
Thing is, dude, is I'd rather like watch the highlights or watch it like even a Monday Night Raw, right? I would watch Monday Night Raw, but I wish I could like fast forward through the parts that I'm not into. You know what I mean? I know that sounds horrible, but like sometimes you just like or watch it in 2 times speed. I know that sounds so bad, but wrestling could be better in 10 times speed.
Into it.
Yeah,
could get you back into it though.
But wrestling's also
the
kind of thing.
Right?
One last thing though, Jerry. I have to say this is like wrestling's the kind of thing though that like you got to be in it for the long haul if you really want to end up liking the characters. You can't just watch one and think that you're gonna like all of a sudden like a new dude. You know what I mean? Like it takes some time.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Moving on. Let's get off.
That's true.
Stupid.
Shut up, bitch.
I know. I should have seen. I should have seen that fucking coming, man. I watched this under your recommendation, and I'm gonna have to say this, Jared. I think you undersold this. This is the 2B Action Deloise of the year so far. That's right, friends. I don't know if it is necessarily. Here's the thing, though, Jared. I have to say this. I don't know if it's an S tier. It's definitely a strong A, but it's also definitely not an S because the acting. I thought that what's his name, Conor McGregor, was so bad that he was funny. He's so bad.
Him, like, did you see the meme that I sent you that it made me want to watch it of just the dude walking around like McGregor and stuff and he then literally does just walk around the entire movie.
That first naked scene is so absurd.
He's dude.
Did you make it to the credits?
I don't know actually. I think I did, but
there's a credits.
Oh, okay. I didn't get to like
it's
mid.
Him getting out of jail.
Oh, maybe I did.
And he's leaving jail. And he's doing his strut.
Maybe I did.
He's doing his strut, leaving the jail, dude. It's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous.
Yeah, maybe it just kept playing.
I mean, the movie altogether is pretty. It's pretty good, dude.
It's just such. They know they're making a cheese dog action movie. And they go all in.
Wait. Go back. One more. So that's the scene where he's naked. He's not wearing a jacket. Oh.
At the very, very end.
That's right. He beats up somebody. He takes their jacket.
Yeah.
Spoilers. Don't care.
Nice coat. Can't do his accent, but that's close enough. Yeah, I don't know. They nail all the classic cliches.
It's like an action film with no guns.
Yeah. No one's using a gun. I think they like hold a gun at one point,
Yeah.
but like nobody's ever pulling the trigger and stuff.
It was actually that guy
Uh,
with the hat that was just in the background a few photos ago. He holds a
oh
gun
my
now.
dude, they say Roadhouse so many times. Great. So many title drops in this movie. It
What's the
was
name of the restaurant?
excellent. But that's why it's great. And they they say, and there's the whole discussion of like, is it a roadhouse? Why is it called Roadhouse? And you know, when he first meets Frankie or whatever. So they're saying it a lot in that scene. It was great. I enjoyed it.
Here's my question to you, Cherry.
Uh,
The one thing that bothered me.
mhm.
What year does this goddamn movie take place? Because you tell me where there's a bar where we could just fist fight while like
Yeah, breaking the merchandise and stuff.
yeah. Like we need to hire like a person to come here. Like I know they did a whole the police are under the payment. Like they never really explained how any of that worked, but also they never really explained how this fighting. I don't know. I shouldn't be asking too much. The movie's ridiculous. They feed a man to an alligator, so I mean, not in the way you think they do too. It's very like accidental.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
And then,
Yeah.
did you call out that that was gonna be the girl's dad?
No, but I wasn't surprised at all when that did happen.
I felt like everything in the movie was pretty like this. I thought it was a great little ride because it's just like they don't make movies like this no more.
No, not at all.
But it's very John Wicky in the same way. Like it's all action. It's all action.
This was I would say this is the one weird scene where like
This is where he's walking.
he gets hit by the truck and they CGI it and it just looks so strange.
And then dude, yeah. There's more to that scene, but yeah, it's bizarre.
But yeah, it was just like that stood out of like, huh. It seemed like they had to do that. It seemed like there was some aspect that they tried to do it practice. This scene was crazy when he again just walks into the bar and is like, "Hey, come dance with me," and she's like, "Okay." Oh man.
The whole UFC backstory too, and
So
what had
do
happened.
you remember what he was doing in the original one? I think we talked about this.
No,
when
I don't.
I mentioned it. Okay, yeah, we should. I guess I'll look that up. On
We
the
should.
side.
I'm gonna watch the original. This inspired me to for
Yeah.
sure want to watch the original.
This guy's stupid haircut. That was also.
Oh man, that guy altogether, just the actor as a whole was just him. Okay, and that other guy, go back a couple photos, Jerry. He's sitting. This dude, talk about an actor who's kind of in the movie and not in the movie. I don't know if he had a larger scene that got cut out, but like every now and then he would have like a one-liner or something, and you were like, why?
Oh yeah.
He'd be talking to the main boss. It was like he was supposed to be his secondary, but like there wasn't. I don't know. It was if you watch the movie, you'll know. You'll pick up on what I was seeing. It was weird.
Yeah. If you guys are just listening to us, that was Tubi.
No, that was.
That guy was pretty funny.
Yeah, the broken arm dude.
Yeah, the original group of dudes that he came by and beat up, they were pretty funny, like throughout the rest.
Well, he was
of
the
it, 'cause
highlight.
They like understood.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're just like they let. Oh jeez, they let the patrons just like harass the bands,
Yeah.
which is just weird.
Yeah, it was bizarre.
I don't know how.
It's a
That just
bizarre.
happened every time.
That's why I was like, dude, what year does this movie take place? Because it doesn't feel like it.
Yeah, I'll look that up. I just want to see what it said.
I didn't know what
professional bouncer.
I didn't know what Justin was talking about. Then I just realized, and thanks. I guess not thanks, Justin. Like I guess I know who not to trust.
Wow, I definitely want to watch the first one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, James Dalton is a professional bouncer working security for a club in New York City. Although stoic and cool-headed, Dalton is tormented by memories of a man he killed in self-defense by ripping out his throat.
And that's where they got it for MacGruber.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. But yeah, I definitely want to see that. That's so crazy to... What? Did I do that?
Did you just do that?
I must have. I don't know. I didn't mean to. If I did, I don't know. I didn't click
Chat.
on anything, but that for sure. Oh, you're doing it for me.
I got him good, chat.
I like it.
Let him know.
Goofing me.
Thanks, Justin.
Yeah, we should definitely watch the original one.
Yeah, we're gonna. I
near
was thinking
future.
we should do a movie, either a movie like a trilogy or like a single movie or something, or maybe an actor where we watch. We're like, okay, we're gonna do this person this month, chat, and then we all watch it. You feel me?
Yeah. That would be cool.
We'll talk about
That'd
that
be
when we get Nick D. That's the Nick D thing. All right, what we got here?
Yeah.
You watch both these?
So we started The Neighborhood, watched first two episodes,
That's
three
it?
maybe, giggled and laughed, and Karina was like, this makes me want to watch George Lopez, so we've now been watching George Lopez.
What the hell, Karina?
It's actually on right now.
Neighborhood's better.
But no, this was good. We did like it.
Didn't
That
me and
first
you
episode's
watch
pretty
all
funny.
the George Lopez seasons?
Yeah.
Wasn't that at the
When we first moved into the house.
Yeah, we watched all of those. And the daughter switches, the wife switches, right? Midway through. No, it's the
daughter leaves, and but then the niece comes
shows
and
up.
lives with them.
Yeah. The wife switches in the Will Smith show, Fresh Prince. Fats, where you at when I need you?
But this is the Neighborhood is funny. I do think we will.
Neighborhood is fantastic. Yeah.
DVD.
Because I think the big thing that we were talking about is like, oh, we haven't watched a show with like the laugh track like that in a minute. And Karina again was just like, oh, George Lopez is the first one I think of. So it's kind of like, oh, let's watch that a little bit, get back in that mindset. But
Karina shows her age when the first show she thinks of with a laugh track is George Lopez. Must be nice. Am I wrong? Like is that the first show you think of with a laugh track? I go way far back. I'd be like, I Love Lucy. Like, I don't know. Did the Brady Bunch have it?
Seinfeld. Yeah, Brady Bunch did. Yeah, all those. I Love Lucy, Bewitched, Dick Van Dyke.
I Dream of Jeannie.
Munsters.
Munsters, yeah.
Adam's
Family.
Isn't this the woman from
Two Broke Girls? I never watched that, but Fats has also said the same thing to me. I think I said this on last week's show when we discussed this. My only beef was that the little kid just isn't. He's like the worst part of the show.
Yeah, he's a little annoying.
And he only gets worse. Jared. He only gets worse with age.
Oh wow.
Yeah, okay. I think he's more okay as a little kid. Yeah. When he becomes older, I actually found him to be more annoying. Maybe I'm wrong. Chat, let me know.
This episode. I think this is the first episode when they move in.
Yeah, the brothers are like kind of become like the laugh. They're kind of your Chandler and Joey in a way, are the brothers.
Okay.
You know what I mean? They're like kind of like the comedy guys. Like they're gonna do the funny storylines. Although they keep giving I think he may be the older brother, like the sad, like I can't get a girlfriend. Yeah, him. He's always like, I'm sad. The other one's like an ex. His storyline's like, I'm an ex-athlete, but it didn't work out for me. This brother, the one on the right, yeah, he's like, that's his storyline. Baseball.
Yeah.
It's a great show, man. I have to say, I forget with George Lopez. Like now, I'm trying to name off what all these characters do. I don't really remember. It's like his brother and him work together, correct?
It's just his friend Ernie, and he works with like his mom.
And they work at the factory. That's right.
They like make plane parts. He's like the manager.
You guys should watch Lopez versus Lopez.
You said it wasn't good, so
no. I said it. No, hold on here. I don't remember saying it wasn't good.
You definitely didn't that's my takeaway. You did not sell it as like, yeah, he's like maybe like we're again neighborhood. You talked up a lot to where we were like, what should we watch? And so I put it on, and it's like, okay, yeah. Where it's like I did not walk away from you talking about Lopez versus Lopez. I was like, I might check it
All right, all
out.
right, all right, fine. If they do another
You were like-
season, I'll watch and I'll report back.
Yeah, that's
You're
fair.
right. You're right.
That's fair.
Yeah. Fuck.
But yeah, no. Again, I definitely will continue watching this neighborhood. I don't know. We definitely watch sitcoms like that.
Yeah.
Silly little sitcoms, and I like that guy. And Cedric's cool. He's
Cedric
funny.
Entertainer's great.
And yeah, I don't know the last
Max
like
Greenfield.
show I saw Cedric in. So it's kind of nice to like see him in something. Proud Family, okay. Voices. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, like I feel like I know
watching some
Cedric the
sitcoms.
Entertainer from hella different shit, but then like just there when you're looking up
Not-
his like last 10 years, it's like no, not really ringing a bell here, Cedric, on any of these shows and
Yeah,
stuff you've
again,
done.
and like with Proud Family, it's like definitely it's not this current version.
It is the current
it's
one.
like the
It's,
old.
No, it's the
But
new
I'm
one.
saying it's not the one I'm saying it's not the one
Oh,
I'm familiar
yeah,
with.
okay,
It's
okay,
like
okay.
even this is like
Well, I
know,
wonder
like you're
was
saying,
he
it's like
he on the
nothing.
original one as well? Maybe he's playing the same character.
Oh, I see.
Because they changed the name, they added Louder and Prouder. So I wonder.
Okay.
Last
Yeah,
OG, Last OG. Okay, he was on Last OG.
Oh, is that
I
still?
no, I
Oh,
think
they
it's
did
over.
cancel
Yeah,
that.
it's over.
That was good. I
That
don't
was
think we
good,
watched
yeah.
the third season.
So okay,
We watched, like, the
I
first
do kind of
couple.
recall him being in episodes of that. Now that we've seen his name, I'm like, oh, okay, he was on that for a moment, but like he wasn't like the lead. You know, he wasn't. Yeah, we all know who Star. That's
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
Tracy's show. Like, okay, so yeah, I'm trying to think like there's something that Cedric was in that I'm like, oh yeah, dude.
Isn't why him? But again, he wasn't like the main
Barbershop,
guy.
obviously.
Soul Man.
Soul Man, yeah.
No,
I guess
and yeah, I guess Barbershop would
yeah.
be because those were a couple movies. Yeah, everything, all the TV stuff, he's done just a lot of like one episode. Oh, that's kind of interesting. He had done one episode with on her show, and then she ends up in his show later.
Street Kings. All right, we can move on. Fuck them. Not like in a negative way. No, let's move on way.
So Bobby Proud, and then at the top it said, I think it said Uncle Bobby, clone Bobby. So yeah, same guy, same character.
Yeah,
That's what
I
we were
figured.
looking for this whole time.
Yeah, that was exactly what we were looking
Dr.
for.
Doolittle.
Yeah,
Ice Age. I guess we're trying to figure out the big thing. Oh, Steve Harvey show. Boom, boom, boom. There. That's what
that
I
is
for sure know
exactly
him
what I
from.
know him from. That's exactly what I know him from. You're right.
Yeah, he was like the
He was-
history teacher or
yeah.
something, or
Yeah.
a gym teacher maybe. I don't know, but yeah, Steve Harvey.
Oh, this is just new vibe. We're doing a double features tonight. Okay. All right. Here's my double features. Although I don't think
Well, I
that
figured it
these-
was a thing.
I don't think they're anything alike. Split's like an
But they're all
actual
the same
good
universe as
Yeah, they are the same
Yeah.
universe. Split's like a real good movie, kind of like how Unbreakable was.
I enjoyed Split. Yeah, I enjoyed Split.
And then at the very last
haven't seen Glass.
millisecond, he throws in a curveball that Bruce Willis is in the same universe and clearly is from
Yeah.
Unbreakable. And then you're like,
Yeah.
holy shit. And it's just like a random curveball. Like, I mean, spoilers for movies that are pretty dated at this point. I'm pretty sure both of them,
Yeah,
17
Glass
and
was
19.
2019. Yeah, I wanted to see when this
17, I think.
Okay, I'll take your word.
I'm pretty certain.
Eventually get to it. Yeah, we'll find it. But yeah, I guess it's 2016.
That was a year even earlier. So, I mean, Split is pretty cool. I mean, it's exactly what you think it is. He's creepy, multi-personality dude, and he's got some girls and he's kidnapped them, and it gets wild and stuff, but in a PG-13 kind of way. So it's not like crazy, over the top gore or sexual or any of that. It's
It's M Night Shyamalan. It's like you
it's
said, it just gets
spooky, but
weird.
it's tame but spooky, and I kind of like that
Yeah,
and
it's not
appreciate it.
graphic.
He's able to
Yeah, it's
like
not
make a
graphic in a
vibe
way.
and a tone without showing you all the stupid, rapey stuff. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. That's what to explain it. Like I feel like that's what he does. Like he doesn't show you that, but he like wants you to believe that that stuff is happening. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. Yeah, he implies a lot, and it's definitely, you know, like in a character thing
Yeah.
or whatever, where we're following James McAvoy a lot of the time, and then like a lot of then again you hit a point where it's like all of a sudden it gets weird. And again, James McAvoy, like with what he did and the intensity he brought, is like, wow, he really does feel like different people from throughout the movie or whatever, especially like this point and stuff.
So let me ask you, Chair, because I don't give a shit about the chat. Who cares? Maybe Sudu's still here. Maybe he's not. That was me. Um, did you think he had powers by the end of this? Like, what was your vibe? Like, did you think that was the twist? Like, you're like, oh, he doesn't. That's gonna be what the twist is. Because I
Um,
don't think there is a twist personally. I think this was a twistless Shyamalan. The twist is
well,
that
I think the twist
Bruce
is
Willis.
the Bruce Willis thing
Yeah.
of like, oh, it's a connected universe. But I guess when he started doing like when he was
Once he climbed the wall for me, I was like, oh shit,
yeah,
this is like legit.
exactly. What yeah. Once like on the wall, it was just like, all right, I don't it was kind of like, is he a mutant? Like, is he doing like tests on animals because they were in a zoo or whatever? Spoilers.
Well, okay, finally, wait, go back because we're brushing over a big character too. This lady, his therapist, like,
Yes, there. Yeah, she's a
well,
character.
well,
Whatever.
that's the whole building up of the whole like she's already
I mean,
doing
yeah,
research
it's
on other people who have split personalities and have healed themselves. There's like the blind lady. They briefly mention these stories, and that's what's supposed to build you up to going like, oh, is he telling the truth? Or is he not? Is he becoming a
yeah.
monster? Because
Oh, yeah, that is true.
she's already studied like
Talks about that
two or three other
of like, yeah,
people who have already healed
power
themselves.
belief or whatever.
Well,
Yeah.
because their other personalities don't believe that the one personality has that thing wrong with them. So by them not believing in the one, they can just get rid of that disease or lack of vision or whatever it may be. And supposedly this fool, he's running around like a crazy man because I'm here, but I'm leaving. I gotta wake up early. Great show, dudes. I missed Nick D though. Yeah, we all missed Nick D. Thanks for coming by, Sadu, for the brief moment. Maybe listen to this on your way to work tomorrow so you could hear the rest of my ranting about Glass, because it's gonna get good, bro. And I didn't like the movie. Like, this is the one Shyamalan time I wasn't happy with Shyamalan by the end of it. But anyways, back to this other one. I feel like that's what they were kind of building up to. You know what I mean, Jerry? Is like with the little tidbits of stories that, because like she's only in it periodically. He only goes over there every now and then she kind of mentions only a couple of times that she's working with other people and she's going to do this conference, and hopefully this will get more exposure to other people that are like him who have these amazing abilities. Granted, at the
Yeah.
same time, he's like got like little girls locked up in a cage. Interesting movie. Like, this one, I have a bunch to say about it. It had my attention. So I was like, oh, this is awesome. I have to now watch Glass. I finally watched Split. Originally, I just wanted to watch Glass and was like, because of the connections to Unbreakable. Because I really liked Unbreakable. That was one of my that's probably my favorite Shyamalan joint, or one of them.
Yeah, it's good. I enjoyed it. Yeah, never saw Glass because I heard it wasn't good.
It's not that it's not good. It's just so like, okay, just
Not
just
like
get it
the
over
Eater
with.
two.
Like
Huh.
they instantly are caught. They're instantly in this prison thing. The whole time, spoilers, like the first half of the movie, fucking Samuel Jackson's playing off that he's not all there. Like that he's drugged. But
Mm-hmm.
and then midway through, he like opens the side of his wheelchair, and all the pills that they've been trying to give him are inside of his wheelchair. Sleight of hand, Jer. You know, like, okay, we all knew you weren't drugged, Samuel, because how would this movie work if you were drugged? You're on the goddamn poster. You know what I mean? Come on, dude. What are we doing here?
Yeah.
You're wasting my time. So then by the time they get through all that jibber jabber, it's like the whole time you
Mm.
want the three of them to finally like go outside and have it out because that's what clearly this movie's gonna be. And then they get to it at
I
the
mean,
final
yeah.
ending, and it's not. It's kind of anticlimactic. And it's like, oh, that's the end. Cool. Like there is some stuff that happens, and like I kind of will let you maybe I don't want to spoil everything. There is some shit that happens for sure, and it is kind of cool. I just felt like, oh, this is like if Bruce didn't get
I think,
sick, there could have been a chance that they could have made another one of these that was even better in this same world. But with Bruce obviously becoming ill, I don't think Shyamalan's going to touch this, even with the split dude or Samuel Jackson. There's no need at this point. This is the end piece, I think, and that's cool too because you could tell this is it. I just don't think this was the best wrap up of the three movies. I think it could have been better.
yeah. Yeah. I feel of them, Unbreakable is probably the coolest and seems the most interesting in that by the
Yeah.
time they got to Glass, maybe he lost sight of what you and I, as audience, liked about these movies.
It was too much
Yeah,
in the
this one just
prison.
seems, yeah, that it's, yeah, and again,
You want
it's
the
again,
two of them to be
with
outside,
the
actually Batman versus Joker style,
and like
with
yeah,
Split being
with
the
the
Joker.
poster of stuff, you would makes it very much seem like okay, we're gonna get some stuff, like they're gonna run around, but yeah, it just sounds like there's not enough of that.
It just they needed yeah, it didn't need to be longer, but then in a way it did need to be longer. Because even the end fight sequence could have been like, I don't know, somewhere further. Like it all happens pretty
Mm,
much like go back, Jared. Couple photos. Right there. One more forward. That one. That's where the final fight scene happens. Is out in that parking lot.
mm-hmm.
That's about to it's about to happen right there, right?
Yeah.
The rest of the movie takes place inside that building. You know what I mean? Like they don't go like I don't know.
Yeah.
That could work, but because they're trying to, I don't know. Maybe if the acting was a little bit better or it was more intense in the inside,
Uh,
it would have felt larger or something. Because I think I'm saying that it's like there's good movies where they can take place in a one freaking room. Doesn't have to be a big set.
yeah. I don't know. Cause when was Unbreakable? Like,
Phew, that was like before. I mean,
and so like, cause it's one thing with like Split, where again, I think that was the twist that it'd been a decade, whatever, maybe since Unbreakable.
2000.
Yeah. Okay. So it'd been 16 years since that he makes this movie, and then all of a sudden it ties to it, and it's just like what? That's kind of crazy. And then to make Glass 19 years later, that's like now we know it's like okay, it's taking place in Unbreakable and it's involving Split guy, blah blah blah. That it's just like oh, that seems like a lot to have to live up to. Of like, because again, like you said, Unbreakable is one of his strongest, most interesting movies, and so to then be like, hey, by the way, here's this now we know this other guy has like powers and stuff and isn't glass, he's super strong or whatever. But yeah, it just seems like it was a lot to try to live up to. What would you
Yeah.
give these? Like
I gave
letter?
Split. I gave Split probably A minus B plus. I like Shyamalan's work. I like what he's
Mm-hmm.
doing. And the McElroy guy, right?
McAvoy.
McAvoy. James McAvoy. He's phenomenal. I thought he did a really good job in it. And
Yeah,
what's her name?
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not a huge fan
Anya,
of uh, T-
Anya Joy.
Taylor Joy, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
Anya Taylor Joy. This was interesting to see her in. She's very young in it, you know. So it was interesting to see her
Mm-hmm.
in that. Her character was decent in this one. Did not like her in Glass. Thought she was creepy and weird in Glass. If you watch both these movies
Mm.
back to back, you'll understand why. It's just kind of like, why would you come back? Bizarre. And
Yeah.
she's in this other movie too. She's in both. Very weird.
Huh. Interesting.
Um,
Yeah, yeah.
Glass kind of let me down because Split was pretty decent, and I like
Mm-hmm.
Unbreakable. Unbreakable is one of my faves by Shyamalan. So I was then
Mm-hmm.
like I was at that point in Gerald. I'm like, oh, Glass is gonna be fantastic. It has to be. Split was great. They're bringing back Bruce and Samuel. This is gonna work out fantastic. Did not live up to my hopes. I give it a C, because it's still cool just to see Bruce and Samuel Jackson playing those same characters from Unbreakable. It's great to see them play those roles. I just looked it up. The son, the kid that played the son in Unbreakable, he's the same kid or actor, but way older. Like it's
Oh
legit
wow.
him. Like
Yeah, yeah.
he got everyone to come back. Even M Night Shyamalan, his character makes an appearance in Glass. The same character that's from Unbreakable. He's like, dude, didn't you work at like
Yeah.
a football stadium? It's like,
Oh wow,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It's this,
Interesting.
in a way, it's almost corny, Jared, but it's also like that's kind of cool. Like they, uh, wow, they came out a couple years apart, but the same like week, probably the
Oh wow.
same day of the week, just different
Hmm.
years. Um,
Uh
yeah.
what'd you give Roadhouse real quick? I
Road
forgot to
Roadhouse, Roadhouse was hard for
mark
me
that.
because I want to give it's not a good movie. Let me just say that. It's not an actual good movie, but it's also a fantastic movie. So I'm going to give Roadhouse an A, but I am telling you right now for action movie of the year, um probably going to put it up there. Right now it's my front leader
Yeah.
for 2023 action movie of the year. Deloise's. I'm only saying that cuz Nick started saying that, so now I'm like I guess I got to say that.
Just letting everybody know.
Yeah, you
Well,
gotta like shout out your
glad to do.
Deloise now.
Yeah. That it's a coming. Yeah, I don't know. I might put on Glass at some point as kind of like a background movie just to finish out the trilogy and to feel that disappointment in the end of this trilogy. Like you said that it's like, oh, we're not getting any more. He like unless it's the Split dude, I don't see him doing it. I don't see him doing a movie of Split dude and Samuel's
You gotta watch
character.
Glass. You gotta watch Glass so we can come back and talk about it.
Like because I feel we all, at least me, it's just like, well, like Mr. Glass is tied to Unbreakable. You
Yeah.
know, that would be weird for these two to be in the movie, and like Bruce isn't, his character's just not going to be
No,
there. But
there,
it's like
no,
maybe
no, no. The way it's written, Jared, there's no
it.
way.
Yeah, but that would be the only thing. Like, again, I think it would be way more likely for him to be like, I'm not done with the Split guy, whatever. But it's like, yeah, I think these three are not appearing, obviously not appearing in a movie again. Um, but yeah, and that it is like you're saying, kind of a bummer that that's sort of where it ends. That it's like, oh, the first one was so good, Split was cool. Really, I did enjoy it. I was surprised how much I like Split. And
Well,
then Glass is the follow up.
there is an overall, there is like a moral ending that's like, and that's what happens. That does make sense to even going back to Unbreakable if you want to really break it down. I just wanted more of a more. I don't even know what I wanted. I guess maybe I need to wait a little bit and rewatch Glass. You know, because they
Yeah.
do kind of, they put a ribbon on the situation. It just wasn't the ribbon I wanted.
Okay. That's
Watch it
fair.
and come back and we'll talk.
Yeah. I'll try putting it on like tomorrow or something during the day. Yep, that's those things we watched. The rest was all Nick stuff.
I mean, we did an hour and a half without Nick D. That's not bad, bro. That's a pretty good freaking show. And Sadu already left for the evening. We're down to 0 views.
We could always like preview the stuff Nick would have talked about.
Nah, we'll save it. Let's save it. If anything, we could do a quick round of the high-low. I mean, we could do a couple. You know what I mean? We could do a couple rounds of high-low. I thought earlier, the only reason I even thought of that is because earlier when you first brought up the George Lopez neighborhood, I thought that that's what you were doing. I was like, whoa, this is the high. Which one gets more views? High freaking.
I don't. I guess it's gonna be in the Discord.
You can just here. I'll find a new one. I think there's a movie one. Movie high-low.
I feel you saved the thing.
I had a couple different ones, didn't I?
There was like a website just that had them all. That was.
Here I just put. Oh wait, am I in Discord? Yeah. I just put one in Discord. All right, let's do a few. There's other games to play too. I haven't had time to look up other stuff. All right, where are we going here? Exorcist. Right?
Probably.
Wait, what is this?
Oh.
Dude, you know, I know I sent this, but wait, how does this work?
Rating. We're doing the
Game
ratings.
IMDb movie rate IMDb rating updated March 2024. Okay, we got that one, didn't we? Oh, now it's versus Wonderful Life. Ooh. Wonderful Life.
I feel it's at least gonna be tie. Yeah, like yeah, okay, so higher, but
Wonderful Life.
I think yeah.
That one was easy. No offense, Nick D. Nick D would have been like Batman Forever. I'd assume Mad Max, right? That one was pretty well. Yeah. Okay. Mad Max.
Yeah, that's if it was the first one, I would say differently.
Coda. It won Oscars. I'm surprised it's that low.
2007.
Coda. Okay. Not bad, dude.
Wayne's World.
You think so?
Dude. Wow, barely.
Well, I mean, this must be at a 10, right?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Probably Wedding Crashers. I feel this is a little old. That more people probably watch this, so higher rating. What do you think?
Yeah, I go with it.
Okay.
Tied.
So that's fair.
I'll take it. Green Mile. It's got to be. Right?
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna say
Green Mile.
Green Mile. I don't think that's like
I don't
the
think this movie.
popular.
This isn't by money made. It's by rating. So
Yeah, by like user rating or whatever.
I
I'm
think
gonna say
Batman Returns did not. No, I
Batman.
don't think it did well. I think that because the first one did so well that people were disappointed with that because they thought it was made for the McDonald's toys, if I'm not mistaken. Right, and that's why he
But
left. Tim Burton. And now look what great movies he makes. Am I wrong? I
I
don't
just
know.
want to see. Oh, it doesn't say. Okay, IMDb. IMDb. Okay. Because again, these are like user reviews, so it's like even though that didn't do great when it came out, people still
Love it now.
yeah.
All
I don't
right,
know.
all right. Go with it. Go with Batman Returns.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
No,
You
no,
got me
no, no,
scared now.
no.
I think
It's the better
I don't know.
movie, but like,
But see, that's what I don't know. Am I rationalizing this because it's like I like it more, or
you're right because
I think you might be
in
right.
'92 there wasn't the internet. Well, there was, but you know what I mean.
I feel it's gonna still be Harry Potter. I feel we should stick with Harry Potter.
You got me downing it though. Now I'm like, fuck. Am I?
I feel we should stick with Harry Potter.
All right, go with it. I'm gonna be disappointed. Yeah. Okay. Thank God. Thank God. That was gonna be Spider-Man
Let's see,
2.
Spider-Man 2.
I think it might beat it.
I feel
Yeah.
people
Yeah. Okay.
barely beating it out.
Nah, Born Identity. It's gotta be. That's the first one, right?
The first one, yeah. See, that's what the other thing with like the other ones, like the Harry Potter, like
Born
then
Identity.
this one probably.
Born Identity. Don't even. We don't even need to.
I bet
So,
the
yeah,
first
5.6.
installation would be Spirited Away.
Yeah, we know that one, right? Okay.
Haven't even been a 9 yet.
Ooh, this is
I
gonna be a
don't think
hard
so.
one. 8.5 is a high fucking number.
That is.
That's a high number to try to go over here. What are we thinking?
I would almost say let's pick Spirited Away, hope for a tie, or lower. Like
Yeah.
you said, like
I'm
I don't
with it.
know if
I'm
we're
with
gonna
it.
get higher than. Oh.
Wow.
Oh, by 0.1. Nice, 16. That was a good run and first go too.
All right, run it back. One more, we'll call it a night. 2 for Tubi.
Okay. Oh
God, and if I fail this, I'm over it. I'm not even gonna lie. Okay, original part 3. Indiana Jones. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, I was gonna power down. I was just gonna end the stream right
Yes.
there and there. This is the Magic
people like
movie.
The Prestige. Yeah, this
I
is
never
the
saw it.
one with Christian Bale and Wolverine.
Huh.
So yeah, I've seen both.
I'm gonna go Indiana Jones, but I have no clue.
Yeah. Oh wow, I didn't think people liked it.
All right, folks. So that's the show this evening. No, run it back. That was lame. We got to do better. We got 1.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, you can't hear that. Doesn't matter about that guy's brother Joe. I'm gonna say Raging Bull.
Has to. Wow, and I got a 7-1. It has to be Raging Bull, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I know that's a Sadu favorite. Wow.
Lucky.
Dude,
It's a horror movie. We know horror movies tend to.
That's a great movie, though. That's a fantastic fucking film. All right, go with it. Go with How to Train a Dragon. Yeah, I mean, you're right. Horror movies never do well. Hamilton. And that sucked too. The music, no, that's stupid.
Yeah, like
I can't believe
Lin-Manuel
that.
being in it wasn't great. as being Hamilton. I'm gonna say Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Oh
Five.
wow, I think that's the highest we've now seen. 8.7. I think we know it's this, right? Yeah.
Okay, Mad
The
Max.
original Scary Movie. Okay. So comedies
Cars.
and horror movie struggle.
Barely. Well, by one, but.
Yeah. I think
Uh,
we know.
wait. Do we
Oh,
though? It might have been right around
it was.
there.
It was no. It was less than
All right,
7. It
go with
might have
Cars.
been like
Okay, yeah,
yeah.
5-4. Lord of the
Lord of the
Rings.
Rings. 8.8. That's now the highest one. This won an
Ooh,
Oscar.
that was Oscar-y. All right, Moonlight. Holy shit!
Wow.
Holy shit! All right, I'm done with that for the night. I
Wow.
say we call it. We're actually at the
Yeah.
1:30 mark. Um, throw in video games.
Best selling,
Yeah,
or do we
just
want to get like
no. It's just too best selling. Fucking Grand Theft Auto.
yeah, 20? What?
What was the other one?
Human Fall?
What?
I don't know. I'd never
How
heard
did
that
we?
game.
Yeah.
Off top, we failed.
Uh, multiple platforms. It's got to be Super Mario World. What?
It's third time the charm for us.
Third time's the time where I'm like actually like super okay, dude. Wii U slash Switch though. That's such bullshit. Versus just the Wii. Wii Play was a big
I feel it's gonna
one.
be We Play.
Yeah,
I feel it's gonna be We
but like
Play.
this is on. All right, yeah. Okay, thank that. I mean, that's a hard one though. Fuck, dude, this is so hard.
Pokemon. I feel people are.
Yeah, that's a later one, dude. Like, and I don't know if that one was like a super popular. I don't. 3DS. What do you? I mean, I'll go with your decision.
I don't know. I'm gonna count on Pokemon nerds are like gonna go hard for this.
Okay. Yeah,
We got one. All
play it
right, we have to
again.
go one
Yeah,
more time.
we have to beat.
We at least have to get like 2.
Yeah. Bullshit. All right, here we go.
Oh my god.
Another fucking commercial, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah. Can I not just skip these? I guess not.
This movie doesn't look good. Now we're giving free promotion to this freaking movie that's on Stars that we don't want you to watch. Please go watch it and let me know how it is.
And then okay, so we did
Animal
Crossing
Crossings.
Borderlands.
Dude, Animal Crossings. That was like the biggest game during COVID.
Okay.
Red Dead Redemption, you would think, because it was on 2 different systems and that was a massive game.
But this is Red Dead. It's not like the second one. I feel the second one is the one that like
I think it
was super popular. Yeah, I almost feel like Animal Crossing is.
All right.
Well, okay.
No. I'm excited to click on it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel if it was
So
Red
that
Dead
that gives
Redemption
us a
2,
general. But even Red Dead Redemption 2, even if it doubled the sales, it still wouldn't be that like what do you call it? Still would have won.
That's true. Yeah.
Okay.
A million short.
We played this one, didn't we? For the Wii, I think we played this one.
I think
I
so.
don't know the answer though. I
Yeah, I don't know. I would think they
I
would
thought
be.
I would say Red Dead
I don't
Redemption.
know.
I really would, but
Yeah.
yeah, we fucking suck at this. All right. Okay,
Well, I
so
got two.
don't go with your gut feeling. Opposite.
Okay.
Opposite. Last round. I've said that a bunch of times. Last round. I need to drink some water and get off stream.
Okay, so we do have to watch it, but I didn't get the reward last time, so I don't understand why it's making me.
All right, folks. Whoever sees this movie and comes back to chat and says, "Hey, I watched that movie on Stars," free shitty grip tape. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Oh my God!
And we even saw that answer. Okay. Do we do one more, or is it really like we're done
run it
because
back, Jared.
we're
Run it
idiots?
fucking
Like
back. Run it back.
So
No, run it back. Run it back. Run it back.
we had seen that one.
I don't even want to talk about it. Oh my
Diablo 3.
dude, but Black
Call
Ops,
of Duty Black Ops.
Black Ops, the original Black Ops, wasn't that one popping, or is that Black Ops 2? Oh, this is such nerdy bullshit. Diablo 2 was huge. Was
I
Diablo
don't
3
know.
a big deal? All right, I'm going Call of Duty.
Yeah, it's like the movie thing where it's like, I don't know about these offshoots. I would.
Oh my God,
feel-
you gotta be. Run it back.
It was.
Run it fucking back, dude. What the We need Nick D. I mean, video games is definitely more of his category, I feel like. Okay, we've seen both of these. Wait, didn't we?
Yeah.
We did this
So
matchup?
This was 23. This was 23. Yeah, didn't we? And it was this. What? How are we so... So we don't know shit about games. Like how popular games actually were at time of sale.
Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay,
Barely.
but this whole thing where it says multiple platforms, like, wouldn't that, like, every time Sonic's apart? I don't know.
Yeah, we'll have to like look to see like
What's
what
the point of
it's
answering these questions? Like, who am I asking
basing
to?
these off of, like when it's the cutoff to.
Okay.
So Tetris, wasn't that like one of the highest selling
Yeah,
games
yeah.
of its time? But then it's just like, well, how many Game Boys did they make?
And NES.
Um,
And NES.
What do you think?
Tetris. From Russia
Okay,
with
we're
love.
at our high score.
I never noticed it said that. Wait. Did they just give us fucking Tetris versus fucking Tetris? Are you fucking shitting me? The original Russian version versus the new modern multiplayer EA version? Okay, EA version. Because it's more downloaded. I'm like a super genius. All right, well, that's Tetris. Tetris has had the most amount of points we've seen, period. So what can pass Tetris? I mean, I'm going to keep betting on Tetris from here on out. Right? Like that's not even close.
At this point.
Oh,
Okay.
they took it away from us.
So
Okay.
yeah.
Now we saw this, didn't we?
No, not this one. It's not Modern Warfare. Because this is like the new one, right?
I don't know. I'm so confused because
At least that
they're all
picture
named.
seems to
Yeah,
be-
yeah.
Yeah. I don't
Go
know.
with that one then. Go with Modern Warfare then, because like that. Yeah, because that San Andreas feels like it's low, right? Am I tripping? Okay, now my gut feeling would be like Smash. Are you kidding me? But I don't know. But my gut feeling is like Smash. Are you kidding
like,
me?
Yeah.
Who
like, that's
doesn't
one of
own
their
Smash?
More popular. Yeah,
Do
exactly.
you own Smash?
Yeah,
Okay.
physical copy.
Yeah,
I
me
believe.
too. I say Smash. Barely.
Okay.
Ooh.
So
And
PC
Windows. Okay.
and PlayStation.
I could go to war. That game was massive. It has a die-hard following. That was its wow. See
Okay.
these AAA titles, bro. These AAA titles are bullshit. Run it back one more time, Chair.
These
Run it back one more time, Chair.
saying,
Run it back one more time,
oh,
bro.
one more time.
Run it back one more
What
time,
you
Chair.
said.
That upset me because like okay, I'm not trusting in AAA titles anymore. They're not that popular. It's a lie. They want us to think that these AAA games are big. They're not. Okay. Never even heard of that one on the side. I want Black Ops 2 just purely off name. All right, we're done for the night. All right, everybody, thank you for watching Over the Show. That was a great episode. We will be
Jeez, we gotta
back
brush up.
next week with Nick D's stuff. I know he watched, just to shout out a few things to watch. He watched The Cube. Oh, we watched Godzilla vs. King Kong. We didn't even talk about that tonight. Me and Nick D both saw that. He saw Monkey Man. He saw some other stuff. He watched Time Cops. He watched that movie that Jerry watched that has Nicolas Cage. I need to watch that before next week. And next week, we will have a new episode of Fats Doof Review. We got to slow down on releasing those because I don't know how many more of those Fats is going to shoot. It's like pulling teeth out, folks. So we will see. Till then.
Ice.